push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Flush to his right. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Butler. A big play there on the first play of the game. 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
The ball carrier.
The Seahawks and Eagles, you might remember, they met up in the wild card round a season ago. It's a night
fans could probably stand to forget. Carson Wentz exited early after just 4 passes thrown, and Josh McCown at 40.
Man, these speakers loud. No, it's I bought some Logitech speakers. It's supposed to be like computer speakers, but I gotta find a way to connect it to the TV. Everybody go. I'm broadcasting too, by the way. Huh? I'm broadcasting the Madden game. Yeah, Madden League game. Yeah, I think everybody, there was a group. Someone started a group party thing earlier.
On first and 10, it's Sanders.
What is that?
3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Ball carrier. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Bird sets up to throw it.
Look at this trash, bro. Like, that jump was calculated.
No.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Hurts.
Bro, he didn't even jump. Like, that's what I'm talking. Madden be tripping, man. He didn't even jump.
Remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
The kick by Elliott is good.
Yeah.
And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Weather like this always treacherous for kickers. A good sign early, though.
I should have been a touchdown drive. Drive it down the field.
Make sure that things are going to work for his plan flow. And it did.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. A beautiful fake. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
What are the pros?
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
This is Carson.
What? Bro. I swear. I swear, Mike just know how to play the game, Mike just understand the physics of Madden.
He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball.
He did last year.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Nah, it's regular.
On first, they stick with Foster.
Current roster. But actually, it's next year's rosters.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll throw.
That's an interception, bro. This man.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left.
Seen that. Bro, stop! Oh my God, they gotta stop cheating me, Jason. Jason, tell him to stop cheating me.
As soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Come on, you gotta miss that. You gotta miss that. Ah, he hit.
From 55 yards away.
They cheated me, bro. That's an interception. 2 in a row.
That a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers? It's interesting, isn't it?
I don't know if you can even give yourself up anymore. Can you do that anymore, Manny? Can you like just give yourself up? As not like as a quarterback, but like I mean like just as a regular receiver or ball carrier. It used to be L2 R2 square. Now if you press L2, you can celebrate anywhere on the field.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. On first down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3.
He was brought down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
My leading receiver.
Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
Seahawks 3.
Now after the touchdown.
Not anymore. Sean Jackson gone. Alshon Jeffrey gone.
And this carries into the end zone.
I think he's a free agent.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own
Stop.
19-yard line.
He actually did it. I think Jeffrey actually went crazy when Josh McCown came in. And afterwards, like after Josh McCown's stint, and Jay Cutler was like, "Oh, okay, he capable of doing that."
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fortunate to get points on
So we running Wildcat.
Really long field goal
Okay,
to
that's
do
what we
so.
on.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances.
Here we go with these meta
that we
plays.
start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hello.
Foster.
Should have hit him. They ain't let me hit stick him.
Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
He was brought down at the
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Third and 2. Now Wilson.
Seen that trash. They just won't let me get over there. Come on, man.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the
Swear, man, he's
40-yard
slowing you down on
10
purpose.
3-yard score after 1 here on EA Sports.
3.
You say you got 15 already in the first? In the first quarter?
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
So I can't audible? That's amazing.
Wilson steps away to his left.
Bro, I couldn't even move.
Get this to Gordon.
Bro, this game is so irritating. I couldn't even switch and move him, bro. He kept on running at the same angle, bro.
The mobile quarterback really pays dividends because that old
And he even.
school stand in the pocket,
Okay,
make
I'm
your
gonna
throw
stop
guy.
complaining because it's
He
not
doesn't
gonna
make
be
that
that
play.
way.
In addition to the mobility, how about his eyes? Just kept them downfield.
Boys really
locked
play
to
like
the
this.
target, created a big play out of it.
Didn't matter the chaos around him. He still found his guy.
A 1st down carry for Foster. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made that time
That's
by Brandon
amazing
Graham.
that he got away with that.
And he
That's
got off the
amazing.
end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just so quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. shotgun handoff now. Foster. And
Stop
taking
it,
to
bro.
the 15-yard
Stop
line
it.
before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
They'll run on first down. It's Foster. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Can we just take that run and turn it into kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Wilson. Got an open man.
Bro, if they don't let me engage.
Yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They're going option play.
Give me that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician.
They need to go back to Madden
But you're right,
17,
it felt
man.
like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't
I'm winning
wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
This game is still trash regardless. I'm never happy
On
with
first
this game.
down, it's Sanders. And he stopped immediately there.
Current state.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts.
I'm surprised he caught that. I'm surprised that wasn't an automatic interception.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll run it, Sanders. And he will be very close.
I don't think I got it.
Down, but I see the close
They bogus, bro.
It's a 6-yard.
Did I really not get that?
A few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up. Going for it with Sanders.
I'm gonna say, bro, ain't no way he's due for the stop. Yo, 3rd and 4th inches with a 4th set.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Goal to go.
They'll run with Sanders. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, it's these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They did that.
Option football means exactly what you
17-3.
assignment football for defenders, and that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
He really took this out.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's
in the second quarter.
Well, conventional football Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
And Foster loses the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. Anything to make of this or just a bad stretch?
I've never seen a fumble on that. It's always after. And it makes sense because that's the animation where you should see that most often. It's usually after a hit stick.
While doing that and not slowing down his running and his ability to move the ball forward.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Rager, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed? Aren't we both? Yeah. I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now. You can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
At their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions.
He lost 3 on that. I'm cool. Oh, he gained 3. I'm tweaking.
But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain
I didn't get any free agency pickups, and I missed that. So it's I think we would have the free agents that would have been available prior to this season.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half.
Yeah, like prior to I think it's prior to the season. It's either prior to this season. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. But you should join. You should have joined. Yeah, you should have told you to join the league.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And out across midfield down to the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Play action. Now Wilson.
Yep, saw that.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay.
Come on, bro. It's so hard to get pick sixes nowadays, man. You can have all the vision in the world. Somehow you don't get tackled.
Last week, not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he hadn't made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have.
Dang.
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
They're probably all teammates.
One, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Going deep here for Stills. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time.
Oh, you don't know how to block.
Harris. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning
Yeah, Jimmy
football,
Graham?
we're not seeing it right now.
Jimmy Graham used to play for the Seahawks? He did used to play for the Seahawks.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half.
It's just amazing how Muggs just know how to break off their blocks at the exact angle that you're about to run to. It's just amazing.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds.
And once you start, you just can't stop.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Hurts. Catch made by Fulgham.
Inaccurate.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Stepping up, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts in the final seconds of the first half.
30
the Eagles able to push further out in front.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Right?
To extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's say they decide to take a squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff because you don't want to give them a big play right before the half ends.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
Quick math, 26 plus 49.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Yeah. Buddy said $26 for the stereo plus $49.55 for the shipping. So like I'm getting my stereo fixed right now, but Buddy tries to swindle me, and like the parts and labor cost more than the actual stereo. I'm just gonna get the new stereo. And I thought it was kind of sus because Buddy asked me, he's like, "What's the retail price on what's the retail price on the stereo?" I'm like, "Why are you asking me that?" I technically did. That's why I got these speakers, but these are a lot cheaper. So, I mean, he's doing the job. It's really everything I need.
This first half has been a nightmare.
Yeah, I really get it. I want. See, I really wanted a Bluetooth speaker. I'm sure there's probably Bluetooth soundbars, right?
They're having that type of a game.
Everything
But I mean,
has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a round as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports.
Yeah, meet that subway.
Calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are.
This little thing came with a subwoofer too, like a little one, like $30.
He'll sit on this one. It's a touchdown.
Hits my needs. Basic.
Coming to the line here to begin
I don't really need a new system for stereo.
And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had
But it's the fact that I already paid 20 for the estimate. I mean,
and you're
that's
watching the
why
back of a defender's jersey as he brings it
I think I want to
Not
use
much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
4 yards on the
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Fine, okay. 1 second, Jason.
42's the mic. 6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Check 99.
They'll go again with Foster. He finds an opening past the 40 and brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents,
I'm not
5
gonna say that, 'cause
DBs.
I'm
But
still
what also
broke.
happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And he is tackled inside the 40,
you hear me?
not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Oh, it's 9:15.
Seahawks.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
It's amazing.
2 yards on the pickup there.
Muslim jet sweeping to death.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled in.
Enough of that.
There's a throw out wide, complete to his
Enough of
running
that.
back right side. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Oh God, I'm out of position.
Wilson.
Oh my God, that should have been picked.
Incomplete.
Bro.
Enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many.
There's no way he's actually kicking the field out there. He's got to fake it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
5-yard line.
He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Eagles.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
Bro, I hate when they do that.
The line of scrimmage and taken down.
They make him cut so hard out the backfield.
Made the tackle.
And he just moved the dude.
With a
Pick my
2nd
gap.
and 10 coming up.
At the 12-yard line.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That's good.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus
You're the only
catches,
person I know
but
who
they
says
make them out of
restaurant,
bounds.
like in real
That does you no good.
They'll try to run with Sanders.
Like no one says restroom, we say bathroom.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. You only would.
Loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with his 16th touchdown of the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Eagles 45. Seahawks 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Check 50, check 50. Check 31.
From the 22, Wilson eluding the pressure right.
Oh, good move.
The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
Went after him.
And he'll
Oh,
get this
snap.
up to
I
the
didn't think it tries.
34-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
We got four. We got four. Mike 42, Mike 42. Well. Just like that. Just like that. Kill. Check. Watch twist.
On the counter, it's Foster. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They keep it in the hands of Foster. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On 3rd down, Foster. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here's Foster on 4th. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
2 yards. First down, Seattle.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Jumper. Left.
Now the 3rd-year man from San Diego State, Rashad Penny. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Foster, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Flushed out right. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong. 12. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at about the 31, 30, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good, and that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick-6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Tackles. Show it up. Deuce.
They run it with Carson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
39-yard line.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Second down and 8.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
At the 36-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. Being chased out left. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play on third down for the Seahawks. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Slam, slam.
49, check 49, check 49.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Back at the 27.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Seahawks.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Sponge. No. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
2nd and 10.
yard line.
And he's brought down. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Switch gears.
They'll run on 1st down. Sanders, he'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Sanders, the ball.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Another run with Sanders. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to float this one deep right, and this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Saying, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, They're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
I've been muted this whole time. Oh my god! I was wondering. I'm like, you trying to play rec later?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next?
Oh my god!
Here's another interception. Picked off with great anticipation, and he takes this one back into the end zone.
You said what?
And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out.
I'm still broadcasting. Let me finish this broadcast.
We're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
There you go, Tonic. Hail Mary trio.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And
you know what's stupid? Okay, so you know how they try to make the whole, oh, you can do moves on the D-line now, and it's going to totally revolutionize the game. First of all, that was a bust. And even after you do the moves, you end up doing another move once you get past the defender. Like, you end up doing these unnecessary moves.
Another first down this time on a gain.
And they've been had that. So it's like Madden 25.
Defensively, they bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double.
No, I knew you were going to do that. You know what they're saying. They're not saying that.
Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Yeah. I'm over here baking fries.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
To
throw again is Wilson. It's caught. Stills right side. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And the return will stop right around the 25.
You got to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
I don't know, cooking.
That's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And
but the problem is seasoning. That's where the most work comes from. Is doing the seasoning. I get seasoning thrown in the bacon.
Coaches later on Why didn't you do that?
I'm just saying that's the bulk of the work of when it comes to cooking.
Do that in the NFL.
Is the seasoning.
These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
I bought salmon too, and I've yet to cook it.
Tonight's final score. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Philadelphia, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Seattle, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now on the year. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.